Are you feeling stuck? So, I hate to say this, but what's stopping you from achieving what it is that you want to achieve in your lifetime is you. And God, how crappy does that sound? Like, it's so cliche. I think we all know this to some degree. But believe me when I say this, I need to hear this as much as anyone else does. And it's really hard to hear. It's also really hard to comprehend. It's especially hard when you're caught up in whatever you're caught up in. We don't always see how we are in our own way until someone comes along and points it out. They are clearly seeing things from a different perspective that we are not. So for instance, I just spent a week with my teacher, Luhan Matus, so I can step up in my life. I wanted to get clarity on what's holding me back, and on a fundamental level, I know it's me, but to the degrees at which I stand in my own way, I was totally unaware of. It just reiterated the very thing that I talk about all the time. We are accountable for ourselves. It doesn't mean that we are accountable for the crappy things that happen to us in our lives, but as adults, we are nevertheless accountable for us. And it's funny because I'm a life coach and I got into coaching to not only help others, but to figure myself out as well. And from the outside, it's easy for me to sit with someone and help them see their way through whatever barriers they're experiencing. It's so clear to me when I do this for others, but ultimately it's the person themselves that does all the work. And that's me looking into somebody else's life, not me looking into my own life. That's not as easy, right? All that being said, I myself am also trying to get myself figured out. That is why I also seek clarification through other coaches and teachers. Getting perspective is extremely eye-opening. It's also important to remember that transformation is a lifelong process. So for anyone expecting results immediately, you'd probably have better luck winning the lottery. So look, I don't know how to say this in any other way. Whatever external force you believe is stopping you, just turn the mirror back on yourself. All the pressure and resistance you feel, it's actually coming from you. There may be outside forces weighing upon you, but the way you handle it comes down to you. It's really like too much to analyze every single possible scenario that could be stopping a person from achieving the life they want. But we must start with ourselves first. We have to look at how we contribute to whatever pressure we feel weighs upon us. We quite literally need to get out of our own way. And I know none of this is easy to hear. As I sit here and I contemplate all the work I need to do, I can't help but feel overwhelmed. However, the only person who's going to get it done is me. What other choice do I have? We can either give up on life or we can take responsibility and step up. So, all right, everyone. As always, I love you. And until next time, peace.